Everybody, and welcome back to This Woman Can. I am your host, Janice Sutherland, career strategist for the Black woman over 40. And if you listen to this in real time, we have just entered a brand new year, 2023. Now, my festive period really didn't go as planned. My mother took ill and she was hospitalised over the period. And with me having a little bit of a type A personality, yes, I'll admit it, and living over 3,000 miles away, I felt a little frustrated and a little helpless, should I say, and a lot frustrated. I'm happy to say, however, that she's on the road to recovery. And as a result, my usual New Year traditional, what I normally focus on, of reviewing my past year and planning my next, really didn't take place. My mind obviously just wasn't in the right headspace. And I also knew that there was no point in beating myself for not making the progress I'd expected. I had to place my energies in getting back on track, or just getting started. Because just because things didn't go as planned or I'm a few weeks behind doesn't mean I should throw my hands up in the air and give up. It really is never too late to start on achieving your career goals. And that's what I want to talk about today in today's episode. And it's how to ensure that you just get started on your career goals. But first, I'll start with a question. How long have you been wanting to make a change? Really serious question. Want to really place some importance on it and really think about it. How long have you wanted to make a change? You know, what I often see in my practice with the women I work with is that it's not just, it's not just today. It's not just I've thought overnight that this is what I want to do. It's been building up maybe over a number of years that, I haven't decided. I really haven't placed the focus on what I should do, what I should be doing. And I want to change, but I've always, something has always got in the way. So that leads me to my next question. Let me follow up with that. How many ways have you convinced yourself that you can't make that change? And be honest with yourself. What have you told yourself? What excuses have you given yourself? And how many times have you done it? Now, the answers to those questions probably go a little something like this. For the first one, how long you want to make a change? A long time. For the second one, how many ways you convinced yourself that you can't make that change? A lot. So today I want to help you get past those questions, as nothing is as painful as staying stuck. And I'm speaking from experience. And I'm going to share with you 4 strategies that if you do nothing else this year will actually move you forward. So the first one is, decide you are the number one priority. What do you want to matter most this year? You're the one that's got to matter most this year. You decide that you're putting yourself first. You are the priority. As Black women, we are very adept at putting others first because, we're nurturers. That's how we've been raised, to be carers, to always put ourselves on the back burner. But I want you to understand that you matter too. So I repeat again, make yourself the one and only priority for this year. You are the priority. Yes, you'll have demands. You may have children. You have, partners. But that doesn't mean you're any less important. So put yourself as the priority this year. Because I hear time and time again with the women I work with, how much they've put their needs and wants behind everyone else, and then when they're ready they feel left behind or they feel it's too late. I'm going to repeat again, it's never too late. Number 2, my second strategy. What is the one thing you're going to focus on this year? The one thing that will move the needle on your career change. Doesn't have to be huge. Doesn't have to be a mega thing, go back to university, get another qualification. It just has to be one thing that you can focus on. And once you've decided what that is, take action on this first before doing anything career related. Now, I can hear you say, what if I don't know what I want to do with regards to my career yet? Absolutely valid question. And the answer is you don't have to at this point. Don't beat yourself up thinking you have to know what you want to do. At this point, your priority focus should be is what do you want out of your career? What do I want out of my career? That's the first thing you want to focus on there from that perspective. Number 3, commit to your one thing. Commit to that one thing you've said you're going to focus on this year, or risk losing another year. And risk having another year of feeling stagnated, risk another year of watching those around you move ahead whilst you still feel miserable in a job you dislike and one that no longer serves you. You know, ask yourself the question, could a lack of commitment be the reason that you're still stuck? Not going to go into it today, but it's something to really ask yourself. Number 4, control the controllables. Focus on what you can control. Not everything is in our remit, not everything is in our control. And understand that that's okay. You want to focus on what you control. You can control. This is key. Things will get in the way. That's a given. That's life. You want to learn how to swerve. Learn to adapt when unexpected bumps get in your way. Better yet, adopt the mindset of expecting something to get in your way and seeing it as an opportunity to or a chance to grow. So those are my 4 things, 4 strategies to help you move the career needle forward this year. Number 1, make yourself your number 1 priority. 2, focus on one thing. Focus on that one thing. Identify and focus on that one thing. 3, commit to your one thing. And 4, control the controllables. That's it. That's simple. And yes, it is that simple. Now, I am open to taking on new clients. It's a new year, and I really would love to work with you if you believe or you feel you need some support in helping you make that next stage in your career. There are a variety of ways you can work with me, either one-on-one or in my group coaching program, the Reinvention Blueprint for the women for women of colour. I open that for probably 3 or 4 times a year. Very small cohorts, but it's a great way to network, meet new people, and also work with like-minded women who feel just like who are feeling just like you when it comes to their career. Or as I said, you can work with me one-on-one. And one more thing I ask is, as we go into 2023, the new year, what is the one question, career-related question, career change-related question that you would like me to answer for you in this podcast? There's something I want to do this year. I want to hear more from my listeners and hear more from my podcast followers to, how can I help you more with your career change? You can email me at info@janicesutherland.com with your question. Or you can follow me on the socials. I am Janice Sutherland, and LinkedIn and Instagram are my happy place, but you can find me on Facebook too. So that's it for this week's session. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to feedback to me. And always remember, I'm going to keep saying, if I can, you can, this woman can. Take care until next time.